My name is Tasha. Welcome to November and our theme of philosophy and our picture book of the month, If, by Sarah Perry. And like Sandy and Gail, I too have got the 25th anniversary edition. Now, this book is an interesting book. It's quite different. And so, of course, my question in my mind was, how will student teachers react to this book? And I was wondering to what extent they would give this book a chance, depending on their own reaction. So if they really liked the book, they might give it a chance, and if they didn't, they might not. But the question is, if they didn't like it, would it be a missed opportunity, or is there something I could do to make them see the book from a different perspective? So with that in mind, I started doing a little bit of Googling, as one does. And this book is published, I'm sure Sandy mentioned it, by the Paul Getty Museum. And the Getty Museum, the Getty Institute, they published a blog post on this book with lots of questions that people ask after reading it. And I was much more interested in seeing how children would react to this book and what questions children would have. Because when we as an adult are reading this book, and my student teachers are reading this book, we are reading it as an adult, and the view of the world of an adult doesn't always correspond to how a child sees the world and how a child sees things. So triggered a little bit as well by what Sandy said about, you could ask children which of these illustrations they would like to see on the front cover, as this one with the fish is also one of the double spreads in the book. So I came across a little video, and that was very interesting. And in this video, it was also published by Getty, was one child reading aloud this book to 5 other children. It was very interesting because every time she turned the page and she showed it, you could see the reactions of the children, and also later you could hear the questions that they had or their little comments. So of course there were pictures so this you could see surprise. You could see as well, this page got lots of giggles if caterpillars were toothpaste. And I think, where is the one? Yes, this also got a lot of when they saw this page. So I think I would, and what she did as well at the end, this child, she said, do you have your own ifs? Because the last page, if this is the end, then dream up some more, encourages children to continue making their own ifs. And so children came up with some interesting ifs. If cities were underground, if people or humans were fish. And I thought that's really nice. So my task with with student teachers, very much leaning on this video that I saw, would be to let them work through this book, imagine possible questions the children would have on each page, imagine what kind of reactions they would have to the different double spreads, and also then see what kind of ifs children would come up with. And I would like them to also look at the double spreads and see the kind of vocabulary they feel they would need to explain. And I think that would be it. And then, of course, my real interest then is if at the end of the lesson, student teachers who were perhaps slightly reluctant or couldn't really see the point of this book, or felt it wasn't suitable because perhaps of how an illustration such as if worms had wheels, or especially the one with the teeth, if toes were teeth, how it made them feel. So that would be my focus of the lesson, and I better stop now. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my ideas, and I'll see you next month. Bye.